Ever since he won the WWE Championship back at WrestleMania 40, Cody Rhodes has stood tall at the top of the WWE mountain. And while there have been several high-profile challengers for Cody in the past year, none have been like the challenge he is about to face at WrestleMania 40 against a heel, John Cena, in what will be John Cena's final WrestleMania match. And while many people at this point believe that a heel John Cena is going to win, personally, I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think WWE is setting the table for a Cody Rhodes retention at WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas. Why? I'm going to tell you why Cody's going to retain, how that might happen, and why at the end of the day, Cody Rhodes could end up turning heel himself. All that and much more coming up right here in this video. So be sure to smash that thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. I'm Omer Q for Real Take Wrestling. Let's dive right in. So as of right now, Cody Rhodes, John Cena have not really gotten physical. They have not really done much in the ring together outside of the beatdown that John Cena put on Rhodes back at Elimination Chamber. However, as we tell this story of Cena versus Rhodes, one thing that I have kept a very close eye on is the way that WWE is going about setting the table for Mania and what exactly might be on the menu when Mania comes. John Cena, in his past couple of promos, has discussed that his main reason for turning on the fans and becoming a bad guy was not really out of this desire to beat everyone, this desire to sell out. It was more personally driven. It was driven by a desire to shun the WWE universe. That is why, as of right now, John Cena does not have a new theme song. That is why, as of right now, John Cena does not have new gear. That is why, as of right now, John Cena is essentially the same person that he was prior to turning heel, the only difference being that he is instead angry at the fans. And there was one specific line from John Cena's promo this past week on Monday Night Raw that really gave me pause and made me go down this rabbit hole of Cody potentially winning. And it has to do with what John Cena said about the WWE Championship. John Cena put the gauntlet on the table. He said that at WrestleMania, he will ruin professional wrestling. And the way that he is going to ruin professional wrestling is by taking the WWE Championship and going into the sunset with it. He is going to win that belt. He is going to take the thing that fans have loved more than anything, the biggest prize in professional wrestling, and he's going to hold on to it until he retires, and he's going to take it home. And no matter who is the champion after him, no matter who might be crowned, no matter what new belt they might bring in, everyone will know that John Cena is the real WWE champion. And if you ask me, that would be a fantastic story to tell, with a heel John Cena being the face of WWE one last time, but doing it in a different way and having many challenges along the way, only to have a big baby face eventually beat him at the end. Think about how over that person would be, that conquering babyface. Think about what Cody Rhodes could do with doing that again, as he also took out Roman last year at Mania. But I don't think that's where they're going. The way that WWE seems to be telling this story is very tongue-in-cheek. John Cena is not a serious character right now, and I think part of that is on purpose. I don't think that this John Cena heel run is something that is going to last past Mania, or long past Mania, I should say. I believe that this is going to be a bit of a blip on the radar of the final run of John Cena. It will be a cool moment that people can point to, but I don't think that this is going to be some magical heel run where he's going to run through the roster and be a bad guy. I instead think that WWE understand that they had to get that moment out of the way. So instead of just going with the flow and having John Cena, turn heel, become NWO Cena, the thing we all wanted. They're just going to have him do this for a little bit and eventually turn into a good guy again, naturally. And for me, that is why I don't think that Cena will win. I think instead, there are two routes that WWE will likely go down at Mania. One significantly more likely than the other, I will say, but the first route is Cody Rhodes, who has said that he refuses to let John Cena ruin professional wrestling. He refuses to let John Cena ruin the fans' time. He refuses to be the guy that helped John Cena do everything that he was going to do. And he instead wants to be that fighting champion for the fans. And I think that's what WWE really wants. At the end of the day, they're the ones who write the story. They're the ones who are elevating this. And I think the story does call for Cody Rhodes being the conquering babyface. Because all along the way, at no point does Cody really look good out of all of this. And there's a specific trope of WWE booking where if the babyface goes into a feud or into a big match looking like the dummy, well, they're probably going to win that match at the end of the day. And I think that's kind of what we are building towards. And I think that there is a world where you can get to that 17th championship reign of John Cena without Cena necessarily being a heel. And I do think that's how it's going to end up playing out. I've changed my mind about this. I really did think that Cena was going to win after Elimination Chamber, but now I'm just I don't think this version of Cena is going to be that champion. And this gets me to my second point, which is why I think everyone is here. The Cody Rhodes heel turn. There is a chance, a small one, but a chance, that at WrestleMania, WWE pull off probably one of the biggest things they could ever possibly do. That is the double turn with Cody Rhodes and John Cena. Cena right now does not feel as a character that the fans are behind him. Cena feels like they abandoned him. Cena feels like they took him for granted. Cena feels like no one respected him for all these years, and it all came bubbling up in his final year on the road. And all the while, Cody Rhodes, who has been the champion, who has been fighting, is kind of suffering from a little bit of the medicine that John Cena had for those 20 years. He's still the most over person in the arena every night, but there is a fan base out there that has been critical of Cody and his title reign, not really living up to it, and him being pushed as Super Cody. And I say this while WWE has been dropping hints the entire time that The Rock has a third man. We all saw at Elimination Chamber that The Rock, he put up one finger, then two, alluding to his interruption of Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes at Bad Blood, where he ended up pulling up 3 fingers. And everyone is speculating that there is a third man, that there is a third person in all of this. And I think there's a good chance that that person could be Cody Rhodes. And the reason I believe that is because right now, the way WWE are telling the story is John Cena, again, looks like more of a childish heel. And I don't think that can last for very long. In fact, I think it would make sense for them to inject a little bit of seriousness into this. Because I think the end goal, rather than having Cody as the big conquering babyface, is to have Cena be that big conquering babyface one final time. And I don't think there's a better way you get to it than doing that double turn. And yes, I know Cody Rhodes is doing basically everything that John Cena did a couple of years ago, but we have to remember we're in a different era in WWE. You had Roman Reigns doing Make-A-Wishes when he was the biggest heel in WWE. You had Roman Reigns going on Jimmy Fallon and all these different shows when he was a heel and the biggest star in the company. So there is room for Cody, at least for a little bit, to do that. And I know all of this sounds a little crazy. I know it's a little conspiratorial. I know you probably don't agree. But regardless of how it happens, as of right now, I really do not see John Cena winning that belt. I see Cody retaining. And while Cody might end up giving that belt over to John Cena eventually, WrestleMania 41 in Las Vegas, I would put my money on it, as of right now, that John Cena does not win and Cody Rhodes is still your WWE champion. But I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comment section below. What do you guys think? Do you think that John Cena will leave WrestleMania with his 17th championship? Will he end up becoming the cool heel that we all want him to be? Let me know in the comment section. Until then, I'm Omer Q for Real Take Wrestling. Be sure to smash that thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever a new video is released. And until next time, be happy, be healthy, and as always, keep it real.